What's going on, everybody? This your boy Deadpool here, or Nontail Narc 17. If you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, please go drop a sub over there. First of all, I want to apologize because I promised you guys a part 2 to my E3 conference opinions, or thoughts and opinions, and I just had a lot of shit going on recently. I started my new job and shit like that. But here it is. In part 1, we talked about a lot of Sony and Microsoft, mainly because Sony and Microsoft are pretty much those two. They're the brands that a lot of people, the majority of gamers, have either Sony or Microsoft, or both. So this time we're going to talk about Nintendo, Bethesda, EA, Ubisoft. We're going to talk about all those guys. What I'm going to do differently now is I'm going to be going off my tablet for references because I'm going to be honest, I didn't watch a lot of like once Sony and Microsoft were done, I kind of didn't even watch the rest of E3. I watched a little bit of each one, like little fragments, but that's why we got the tablet. All right, and for those of you, I'm gonna do a little advertising here. The Nvidia Shield gaming tablet is awesome. If you want a gaming tablet, get this. It's fucking amazing. So Bethesda, of course, they show some. So they touched more up on Fallout 4, and the only reason I say they touched up on it is because Microsoft already showed gameplay. But Bethesda, of course, it being in their game, they showed more gameplay, and I like what they're doing. Let me say something about this company. I'm gonna call them the Big B because I have trouble pronouncing that name, but they know how to treat their gamers, man. And for anybody that plays Skyrim or Fallout 3 or anything, they give you a complete game. Really no bugs, no glitches, nothing like that. They give you a complete game. And Skyrim had its glitches, but they were more like fun glitches. They weren't like game breaking. And when they drop that DLC, they give you a shit ton of DLC. I'm talking about Dawnguard and Hearthstone and all that good shit. I wish more game companies be like them because they really know how to treat gamers. But Fallout 4 looks amazing as always. We've been waiting a very long time for this game. What I'm very, 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 very impressed about this game is the fact that they programmed over 1,300 popular names into the game. So when you create your character, AI in the game will actually say your name instead of just saying, "Hey, you're that guy." No, they'll actually say, "Hey Jeff, hey Sam, hey Bob." They'll say it like that, and that's amazing. Now, I really hope Manny's in there because a lot of Hispanics are named Manny. So Hispanics are pretty plentiful. So I hope so. So other than Fallout 4, it looks amazing. They showed Dishonored 2. Now Dishonored 2 was actually leaked, I think, a day or two before E3, and it was so fucking funny. But that and Transformers was leaked. I think it was Transformers Devastation that got leaked. But Dishonored 2 looks really good. It's the little girl from I don't know whoever played Dishonored. Basically, it was a little girl, and you had to rescue her. She was taken. Her mom was killed. I think she was the queen, and then the little daughter, you had to rescue her. The daughter's actually grown up now, so now it's like she's the assassin. And I forgot the guy's name. Begin with a C. Corno. I forgot his name, but now she's the assassin, and it looks really good. Like they showed new powers and stuff like that, and new abilities, and it looks amazing. And then, of course, they announced Doom and Fallout Shelter. Fallout Shelter is the Android slash iPhone like app, and it's like a companion app, but it's also like its own little game. And you can build shelters, and I actually think your shelters will show up in the game. I'm not exactly sure. So skipping Microsoft, I already talked about that. EA, right? EA hasn't had the best track record. EA and DICE, they haven't had the best track record with Battlefield. Battlefield 4 wasn't really that great, and Battlefield Hardline was actually a breath of fresh air, kind of, because it introduced the cops and robbers gameplay. But they announced Mass Effect Andromeda. Now, anyone who knows me knows I just got into Mass Effect last year. Yes, about last year I just got into Mass Effect. And that's another reason why I'm very excited at backwards compatibility, because I was just playing Mass Effect 1 on my Xbox One the other day. So I'm excited to get the other two, because I have the whole trilogy. Now they announced Mass Effect Andromeda. Fucking awesome, EA. Awesome for that. Of course, they announced the Need for Speed reboot. Star Wars The Old Republic, Unravel, NBA Live 16. Now, Live, according to a lot of people, I don't play sports games unless it's UFC, but according to a lot of people, NBA Live sucks ass. So we'll see. Plants vs. Zombies 2 Garden Warfare. that's a popular game. I've never personally played it. I wouldn't mind playing it, but I've just never actually went out and bought it. Now, Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Now, they showed gameplay of this, and I'm very excited to play Mirror's Edge again, because I think the first one came out in 2008 or 2009. I don't remember. Don't quote me on that, but I think it was 08 or 09. Mirror's Edge Catalyst looks really good, and it's open world. Now, a lot of people are kind of upset because the guns are completely taken out this time. I don't personally mind. I don't mind if the guns are taken out because I barely used them in the first one. A lot of people barely used them. Not to say they were overpowered, because they weren't overpowered in the first one. It's just like it slowed down the pacing of the game, because you're supposed to be kind of continuously moving. Picking up a gun and stopping to shoot kind of slowed down the game. So the guns are completely taken out. I'm completely fine with that. And it's open world first person. That is awesome. Thank you, EA, for Mirror's Edge Catalyst. And it's a reboot, by the way, or a prequel. It's a prequel. So, Star Wars. Okay, I'll save the best for last. I don't even know what Star Wars Galaxy Hero is. Fuck that shit. Star Wars Battlefront. Battlefront 2. It's been, I think, 11 years. I think it was 11 or 12 years since the Battlefront 2. That was on PS2. So Star Wars Battlefront. Oh my god, they showed gameplay, and I gotta say, and it was pre-alpha build, not even beta. It was like pre-alpha, and they showed. I'm telling you, them graphics were crisp, not ashy. They was crisp. I mean, like you take a Lay's out of a bag, kind of crisp. Them. Oh man, I cannot wait. No, and so Star Wars Battlefront comes out this fall. That's really good, because I was about to orgasm. And now we moving on to Ubisoft. Ubisoft announced South Park, which is South Park: The Fractured Butthole, which is a sequel to South Park: The Stick of Truth. I'm very excited for that because Stick of Truth was a perfect game. It was perfect. And then you have For Honor. I talked about For Honor a little bit in the first video. It's basically you can pick between a samurai, a Viking, and a knight, and some other characters, and it's like 4v4 with AI opponents, and it's like warfare, and it looks fucking amazing. The Crew WoW Run, I'm not really a Crew fan. I don't know what Anno 2205 is. Just Dance 2016. Okay, I've never played Just Dance. I'm more of a Dance Central fan. I love Dance Central, but I might get into it. The Division looks good. I remember The Division was announced, I think last year, a year and a half ago, and we never really heard anything about it after that. Now they show gameplay, and it's like you and your friends are online. You can actually betray your friends and steal their shit, and it just looks fun. The Division looks good. I'm going to say that. Rainbow Six Siege looks pretty good. It's been a while since the last Rainbow Six. I think it was Patriots. Or no, not Patriots. Patriots was I think it was Rainbow Six Vegas or something like that. I don't remember. I never really played Rainbow Six that much. But Siege looks good. I might get into it. It's like a terrorist kind of thing. Like they have a game mode called Terror Hunt, and it's basically if you're a terrorist, you have to defend your hostage and defend the house or whatever building you're in. And if you're the SWAT team, you got to break in, and it's pretty cool. I'm excited to see what the story mode is, if there is a story mode. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Now, before I go on to Assassin's Creed, let's go to Ghost Recon Wildlands. Ghost Recon Wildlands, I think, is open world, so that's cool. I've never really gotten to Ghost Recon that much. I might get into it again. But Assassin's Creed Syndicate looks okay. I don't want to say it looks good, because last time I said that about Unity. And the only problem I had with Unity was the glitches. And that's a lot of people. The day one glitches were fucking horrible. And it took them a while to fix it. Like, it was pretty bad. They had to release, I think it was a 20 or 40 gig patch. And then the patch fucked things up. So they had to release a patch to fix the patch. It was pretty bad. So let's pray that Assassin's Creed Syndicate is playable day one. Okay, it's not that difficult, Ubisoft. It's really not. So it looks pretty good. It's like I think it's the Victorian era. I think it's the 1800s. So you're playing as I damn near forgot his name already. But you get to play as two characters. It's a brother and a sister, and it looks pretty cool. I think it's like a GTA style switch between the characters kind of thing. But you have the grappling hook. You have horse and carriages now, and you have steam trains and stuff like that. So it adds a new level of transversal and gameplay to the game. Something that wasn't present in Unity because of the time era. But that just shows we're getting closer and closer to not only the end of Assassin's Creed, but just like the present or future overall, you know, kind of like the time era. So it looks pretty good. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Ubisoft, don't fuck this up. Please don't fuck it up. Don't let me be seeing this dude face like straight through his face and I can see the back of his eyeballs. I don't want to see that shit. I want to play this game day one. That's why I ain't pre-ordered Unity, because I knew something ain't feel right. Other than that, I touched on a lot of things. Square Enix, they showed a lot of good shit. Kingdom Hearts 3, Hitman looks really good. Deus Ex Mankind Divided, World of Final Fantasy, Star Ocean Integrity and Faithfulness, Rise of the Tomb Raider, of course. Kingdom Hearts 3, we went a long time, and they didn't even show really thing. They showed a gameplay clip, but I actually wanted to see, like, it was like a trailer kind of. I want to see actual gameplay, like a straight, maybe a mission or two. But I'm so excited for Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan, have been since PS2, and I'm very excited for this fucking game. Hitman, I'm always a Hitman fan regardless. I started out with Hitman, I think it was 2 or Blood Money. I started out with that one. So I'm very excited for that. And Nintendo really didn't touch me, giggity. They didn't really touch me this year. They just announced a lot of titles. They seem to focus on the 3DS because I think they know the Wii U is dead. I'm sorry, but I think they know the Wii U is dead. And they touch a lot on the 3DS, and they announced a lot more amiibos. A lot of fucking amiibos. So they didn't really. They announced like what the fuck is that game called? Uno momento. Yeah, Star Fox Zero, Legend of Zelda, Metroid Prime, Super Mario Maker, Amiibo announcements, Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, Mario Tennis, Ultra Smash. So it wasn't really a lot of focus on the Wii U. It was. It seemed to me they focused the majority of time on the 3DS, which is fine. I mean, they just released the new 3DS, so it's fine. But you know, sorry about that. One second, guys. Sorry about that. A video started playing out of nowhere. But, yeah, that's part 2. A lot of good titles to be announced. Mirror's Edge, The Division, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Battlefront 3, Ghost Recon, and Kingdom Hearts. And it's just a shit ton of titles that you can be excited about. Now, of course, we got Batman Arkham Knight coming out this Tuesday, so I'm very excited to play that. Yeah, man, this is it's a cool time to be a gamer, and I'm very excited for later this year and 2016. So I'm very excited. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, leave a like, leave a sub if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys later. All right, I'm about to go stream. Peace out.